These stories are about the intense lockdown experiences that took place during otherwise typical school days. You've been requesting this kind of content for a long time, and after searching, I finally found 3 stories with first-hand accounts. It was a normal, boring Friday in calculus class, 7th period. Everyone was restless, eagerly awaiting spring break. Our teacher, known for being laid back, decided to lighten things up with a brand logo quiz on Sporkle. We were all laughing and answering questions when suddenly the dean's voice came through the loudspeaker. He sounded panicked as he announced that this was not a drill and instructed all teachers to lock down their classrooms. Our teacher's demeanour shifted immediately. He shut off the lights and guided us to the back corner. The room fell silent, and we could feel the tension in the air. A few minutes later, we heard someone yelling in the hallway, pounding on lockers and screaming threats. As the screaming grew closer, our fear intensified, especially when the man began banging on our classroom door. After what felt like an eternity, he finally moved on. 10 minutes later, the dean came back on the loudspeaker, explaining that a disturbed individual had entered the building and attacked a receptionist. Staff had been unable to locate him, so we were instructed to stay in lockdown with doors locked. The story didn't end there. That evening, a janitor found the man hiding in a storage closet with a .44 Magnum. Thankfully, the police were able to take control, but the experience left us all shaken. It was early October, a grey, rainy day during our lunch period. Suddenly, 4 loud bangs echoed across the campus. At first, I thought it was thunder, but then the crowd started screaming. Security rushed in, herding us into the multi-purpose room, and instructed us to stay quiet. Curiosity filled the room, and my friend Eric asked an adult what was happening. He returned with unsettling news. A mentally unstable man, who happened to be a registered sex offender, had barricaded himself outside his home near our school, threatening harm. The incident was resolved after an hour, but knowing he lived near one of my friends made us all uneasy. We later found out he had written disturbing messages in his own blood on his windows, which had seemed like Halloween decor until this day. I'm now 22 and working as a computer intern in the basement of my former high school. I was alone, eating lunch in my office, when I got a call from the front office about an armed intruder. The basement office didn't have a locking door, so I turned off the lights and hid under my desk, texting my co-workers, Dave and Gary, for updates. Minutes later, I heard footsteps approaching. A man entered my office, but he didn't turn on the lights. Just then, my phone chimed, and in that tense silence, the sound was deafening. Panicked, I looked up as the man, a stranger in a red plaid shirt and cap, stood over me. He claimed he was hiding as well, but something felt wrong. Checking my phone, I saw a message from Dave. "Don't come upstairs. Some guy with a gun shot Mr. Buckley. He's wearing a red shirt and a hat." Realizing the danger, I bolted for the door as a gunshot rang out behind me. Thankfully, I made it out, and police apprehended the man at the basement exit. Mr. Buckley survived, and though we never learned the full story, the sound of that gunshot still haunts me.